Hi, back again, we start. So, that was our last point. So, at first, we want to join that together. So we can short move this picture away. The things all is on, that's good. So we mark that complete. Shift D. Bring it down and join it together as one. Now we plug them to the house. That is going with. So we have to separate that. That can happen. So P, separate selection, and now we have only that one. Good. Here's a double now, so we can delete it. Good. We bring that in front. In front, on front, you know what I mean. So we have that. Scale X a little. So to see better way out of windows, we make the house, the windows, red for this time. So face selection and get this window red and this window red too, so we can see directly they are not there where we want to. So Control plus to get the whole window and move them there and simply scale them up. Click the face, Control plus, move to the X, move to the Z, scale up. So these windows are correct, so we can take this wooden stuff and Shift D, place them down under. And you see then that is the same. So we get the house, take the window, Shift D, Control plus, and position it, scale it, same, Control plus, move and scale up. Good. Last time, that one, Shift D, place it there. Get the windows red. So click a window, Control plus, move and scale up. Same here, Control plus. Good. So we have done that windows, but we have to do some. File, save. When you look at these windows, you will see that they have a small barrier at the sides, and then comes this sample stair in the middle that we built last time. So to get this, we want to go to our windows, get this window and extrude scale them. You see what we get, a little distance to the sides, and now we can extrude them backward. So we have that window effect there. And the same we do with all. Extrude scale, scale X, and extrude to the Y. Good. Next one. Maybe we must come with them later near to the front. I don't know if we will see it. But for the start, that is okay. Scale X, scale Z a little, and extrude to the Y. Last two. Yeah, I think we must come with them all much nearer to the front. But at first we make that here finished. Scale X and extrude Y. Good, I said it to you, we must come near. You see it here, there's too much space between. So we simply take Control plus. Now we have them all. We disable this first one and can move that forward. So click that, Control plus 2 times, and then move to the Y, so that we come in front. That we make with all. Control plus, bring it here in front. Okay. So good. We've done that. File, save. So as you've seen, we need this little roof thing here on the top. So we have to look where we can get it in the other project that we done. And I think we have it on the first one. So file, open. That must be house 1 then. Yep, there we have it. Okay. So we need only that. So P to separate selection. Then delete one of them and the other one we take with us. X, delete birds. With background selection, that's better to get here all this stuff. Good. So only that left. Set origin to geometry. Control C. Copy that and bring it in our new project, the wooden house. So Control V to plug in, and there we have it. We can plug it into. It's more on the right side of the window, and it's smaller, but not as small. Okay. So that looks for me good. We can close the other project. Good. File, save. So now we want to make the windows there. We done that shape from the window inside. So we now bring it here. At first, we need a material that has the color of this window. So plus new, call it window inside color. Then we go to the color itself, but before we go to principal shader, go here to color, get the pipette, and click on this color here from the window. We have it. It should have roughness, high roughness, and then we get these things that we build it here around and give them that color there. Mark and assign, or select and assign, all in edit mode. Oh, that was the wrong one. Good. So we have that color, but we need a second one with this texture in it here, these stripes and these things. So we call it window inside 2. There we can simply delete all in the node editor, so I press X, then we go to Windows Inside and A to select all, Control C to copy, go to Windows Inside 2, Control V to input. So we have the same color there. What we want now is that picture that we have built, rendered. So add texture, image texture. We open up them. That's in our texture folder. That is this one here that we have built. That we take to mix that all. So we need a mixer. So add shader, mix shader. The image should be the factor for that, how that should be mixed. And the second one is a class shader. Class. The class shader needs work before we can handle them correctly. So we need here again a mix shader. Then we need a transparent shader, because the normal class shader isn't enough. You must make some things transparent that it looks absolutely correct. So you get here the class and the transparent in the mix shader. We have here the preview, and now we need a method to get the shadows that the class do itself, to get them out, and that is the light path. So input light path, and that we take the is shadow ray as factor. Then he don't make shadows in his own class, and that is good. So, and that class we make now in the other mixer. So he mixed the class with the other material, but here you see he makes it the wrong way, so we must invert that. That means that one, the principal shader, we do to the down shader, and the other to the top shader, and that we have. Good. So now we take here the windows again and give them this window inside shader 2, and we say unwrap from view, and then we simply can scale them up, and then we have that window. Good. That we have to do with all of them. So we simply make it step by step from view, scale up. We won't have 3 in each of them, 3 axes, so yeah. So we get that one, window 2, assign U to unwrap, project from view, scale up here in the UV image editor to scale. Sure, you can handle the scale also with a mapping node, but in this case we make it so. View, unwrap from view, scale up. And this one, assign U, unwrap from view, scale up. Good. Good. So we have that done. File, save. We need the roof texture. So we give you plus. We look. We have here roof material. So we plug it here onto this both. But before we do that, we can mark seam them and then roof sign. We need the unwrap method, so we make it from view, and there we have it. Good. But it is a little bit too big, so I scale it in the UV image editor, make it a little bit smaller. Good. Then the next one, the doors. I save it under a new version number. That should be 0.5. Then the doors. You see that are old wooden doors there. So I search them in my texture folder. You can get them from textures.com. So saying that one is the style of these doors. Old, wooden, rotted. That can also be good, but a little bit too luxury. That is very old, but we take them. Yes, we make it. Copy that and bring it into our texture folder. So St.Michel and texture, and there we put it in. So we have it there. So we can go back to project and make the material plus new. It should be a principal shader, it should be a graphic, so we give them here an image. We open up the image from our texture folder, we search the door. It is this old door. It should be so classy, so we have to give them a high roughness. So now we must bring the texture on our faces. So we go edit mode and say here material 3, assign, and from view we unwrap from view. Then we can kick that graphic here and we search our door. Think that one is, and then we scale here the selection, scale Y, I think, yeah, and then the door is into. Same we do with the other door. So material, assign Here we unwrap from view, scale up, grab it, scale up that it fit, scale Y, and done. Good, doors are in, windows there, but if I save, the down window's not there. And when you look at them, that are the same windows, and beside is all over wood. Good. So first we make these windows. So to make them, we need here this little stuff there. That means this little box there. Shift D and bring it there to the windows. Simply a long cube. Good. So that we can simply scale in the X complete, and then we have that barrier that we need there, but in the middle please. Good. Then we have to do the same with the windows as with the other. We try now little advanced stuff, so we get all windows selected. Then we go here to pivot point should be individual, so each one has his own pivot point, and now we can scale them all in one. So extrude scale, and you see I can handle them all directly. Scale set, and all move with, so I don't must do it with each one. So extrude, and all will be extrude. That makes it faster. But now we go back to our median point. That's the standard, and I must take that. So Control plus plus to select them and bring them near to. Good. Then we have that green material there that we want to take. So Windows inside. Wow, that was the wrong one. I want that one. And that one. Window inside color. So good. Now only that sample that we done for the classes layer. So we can select them all and say it should be the window inside 2 material. But now we must unwrap them from view and scale up again. Here we can take 5 maybe. So you from view. 5. Here the same from view, unwrapping. There are 5, grab it, position it. Good, next one, U, project from view, scale up, position it by grabbing. That was that. Good. File. Save. I see here inside there isn't that material, that dark blue there, so we give them that window inside color on the inside of the windows. Good. Good, so we have done that all. File, save. So now we need the whole stuff around the house, the main material. So we delete here our red and the white, we don't need it anymore. So we make here from the white one new material, and we call it puts. Putty. Let's see. So principal shader should it be, and it is a texture, so an image texture. We open up our texture folder, and there we get one from the other house. We used it before. That was that one here. Yeah, we used it before, so simply get them. The lighten puts there, and then we make here simply selecting only that stuff and unwrap that by smart UV projection, and then we simply can scale that here up and have then this puts there. So that's it for the start. File, save. Between this whole stuff here we need wood. I said it before. So we take here that one maybe, Shift D, and plug it there. Okay. So the front, we make them all with wood, so we make it. Scale set. Well, here my language changed, so my keyboard changed, and that is every time bad. Good. Shift D, place it there too, and Shift D, place it there too. Scale it on the X, then Shift D, place one there, and scale X, Shift D, one there, scale X, then the top lines there, and the down line. So this complete one, Shift D, place it on the top of that. So there. Scale X. So we have that. Scale X a little. Bring it there. So we have one of them. The other one we make top over. So I get a second one. Maybe add one. Shift D. And place it there. Scale X. Scale X again. And bring him back. So that's that. We need here one bark down under there. So we get maybe that one. Shift D. Grab it. Position it. Bring it in front. Good. We simply bring them here on the sides. Scale them set. And Shift D, play them on the other side too. And Shift D, bring him to the middle there. And rotate Y 90. And then scale X. So that should be that house. The only one thing we can do is the down part of the house has stone material on the sides, but only on that side and on that side. So we can try it. Don't know that is so good that we try it, but we made it. So the house plus new material, call it stone. Get their principal shader. Say it is an image. Open up our texture folder. We get here stone material. I think some big stones are good. Such like that. Give them a high roughness. And then we select these faces. We need here a cut before we take it. So we take here the knife tool and go from here to there, spacebar. Then we have cut it. So then we take here this back side and that. There we have to do it too. We must cut there. I know that was a bad idea with the stone shit there. So we only make it here down under. Stone, assign. You unwrap from you and scale it. And scale X. So there is stone. Wonderful. I will make that, but that's not so easy now. We need here wireframe view, and then I must cut from this line down under. Wow, not as easy. From here to there. Spacebar. Now we have one here and can say stone assign. Same we have to do here on this side. So from this line to that line there. Wow, crazy stuff. Yeah. There we can say also it should be stone. We go back to material mode and we have now stone overall. That is fine. Same we can do there. Stone, stone, and stone. Good. So we have that house done. See you in the next tutorial, and then we make the next house. I'll make a short render, That looks all good. So bye and see you in the next tutorial.